Hello everybody, and today we're going to look at Maria's Relax Blend to show you how to use this feature and how this can perhaps bring value and credibility to your work and help you explain your clients and to your superiors why you chose the oils you did, and perhaps if you sell blends this will give you much more wording why this blend is useful, for example, for relaxation and emotional states. So let's take a look what she did. She blended 5 drops of lavender, 3 drops of petite grain, and 2 drops of frankincense. So what does that tell us about this particular blend? So if you take a look at properties, application, and safety, here you have all the properties, applications, and safety about these 3 oils put together in very precise view. Perhaps you did this relax blend because you work in a nursing home and you wanted to relax your patients, and now you have to explain to your superiors why you chose this particular blend, these particular oils. So, okay, you knew it was for relaxing, but then you can look at here, application, and see, it's used for a lot of emotional states. So click here and you can see which oils were used typically for which emotional states. And of course, you have again the reference who said that, who is using it, and why, and again the link to their page or to their to the abstract. So you have a lot more information for your superior why you chose that oil, for example, to calm and balance the emotions. And then you see you can use it for fear, perhaps. Relaxation was your first choice, stress. So you just have a lot more words to use to describe it. It is used for anxiety. So these applications, please do not forget, are based on scientific research as well as information from books and journals. So it has some subjective use as well and traditional use, just to show you a deeper view of how to use oils. But properties here are all based on scientific data. So what you can say is not only is this blend great for relaxation, but if we use it in air, we will also have a great antimicrobial effect. So you can tell your superior or your clients, yeah, see, we found that frankincense works on these bacterias. And then if you scroll down, this is all for frankincense. Lavender has been found effective on these ones. And so you just have a lot of more credit to what you actually chose to blend, and it is much easier when it's all already added up for you. So when you see this 100%, that means that all of these oils actually have antibacterial effect, for example. And when you see 70%, that means that only some oils have analgesic effect, and that is actually calculated by the number of drops of milliliters or grams, whatever you'd use. So this is very precise calculation. Although please do remember that synergy does not always work like that, but it just gives you that extra edge of information, I guess, for whoever you're using this blend for. So you have the scientific properties and the application, and safety again is safety for all oils involved. So for example, lavender and petite grain was found to have no contraindications, but you have to be a little bit more careful with frankincense because it may sensitize the skin. This one is very quite safe. So how can you use this, for example, if you're selling oils? If you're selling oils and blends, if you made a blend, for example, and you're thinking about selling it, well, now you have a whole bunch of information you can put down on your flyer, I guess, or when you're telling somebody why to use this blend, you can again just come to Dropsmith and then click away and show, yes, this is all the scientific data to back up what we are saying. These are the popular authors that actually suggest using these essential oils for certain emotional states. Or let's say you didn't do a diffuser blend, but you actually made a relax blend using these oils in a massage oil. So instead of putting it in a diffuser, you put it in, let's say, olive oil or any oil you use for massage. Well, then this is very useful because as a massage therapist, you probably massage a couple of people a day, and putting on a lot of oils on your skin, you might develop a sensitivity through regular use of a lot of oils on your skin, and not so much for your clients. This is not such a problem for your clients, but for yourself, to keep yourself safe. You do not want to use this many oils on your skin every day. So you made this relaxed blend and you diluted it. And then you found, oh wow, it's not only great for relaxation, but I can use it for cramps as well. So if your next client has cramps, well, you don't need to make a new blend. You can use this one, and you have the rationale on Dropsmith to prove why you chose that blend. And then you say, wow, it's for oily skin as well. So if you want to work on oily skin, well, you already have that in your Relax blend. So this is something I made also to save money. You don't need dozens of oils in your collection, because you can do a lot more with the oils you have than what you might be aware of. And as a therapist, you do not need so many different bottles because they tend to go bad or oxidate quickly. So now you can just be aware of a little bit more on how to use the blend you already have. So it's actually good for colds. Maybe this is not something typical oils you would use for a cold, but well, it really shows it can be effective on that as well. Inflammations, see, muscular pain. You just have a lot of more information on how to use the same blend for other things as well. Some things you might have not thought about. So this goes very well. If you can relax your client and you can ease muscular pain, well, then this is a wonderful blend for you. This is something I made not only for myself, but because I found out that I tend to use oils and blends for the same thing, but because I work a lot with different professions, and I thought it just might be useful for them to see different perspective, different view on the same things they're using. And down here, there's a lot of use for this blend, as you see. So let's show less. Here is the beautiful part of it. In the detailed report, we have calculated according to your numbers of drops or whichever measurement you used. So in this case, it's 5 drops of lavender, 3 drops, and 2 drops. And this is their chemical components accurately calculated together. So this pie chart here, or these other two methods, whichever ones you choose to use, is the very accurate calculation of the chemical components. Again, synergy, as we said, is not that predictable, but this will give you the closest we can get at this point to their synergy. And then you can use these groups here as usual, or perhaps go further. And what I like to do is actually look at all the components and the complete chemical breakdown of an oil or a blend. And then again, you click on it and get the references. And here you have the calculated properties of the chemical components found in this blend. So as you can see, it's quite antibacterial chemical components in there, which is not surprising, as we see usually antibacterial, anti-inflammatories right at the top of the list. And it just might give you some others idea how to use this oil. See, this is all very good for pain, even stomach pain. So I hope this was useful. And this is how I use Dropsmith to help me get new ideas how to use the blend. Another cool thing is if you share your blends, please do write a short description so people know how to use it. If you find a blend that is not safe, you can report it. See, you report and then you tell us why you think this blend is not appropriate and why we should take it off. And if you do share blends, then people can find you, like our Maria. You can go to her profile and read more about her right here. So also Maria mentioned dashboard. So I would like to just show you quickly what dashboard is. It's a place like a desktop where you can store, you can view your blends, the blends that you have made. Or I also sometimes have comparisons that I use in my class frequently, so I also have those stored right here. I think we covered this before, but just to remind you that this is at your disposal. It's called dashboard and it's on the left hand side. It's always there to remind you also of the new arrivals, and go and check these out as well. I hope you enjoyed the video and that it was useful, that you will use it in your practice, and that it will actually give more value and credibility to what you do, and save you some time as well, and money, hopefully. I will talk to you soon and have a beautiful day ahead. Bye bye.